What's going on, guys? Welcome back to your creepy family unit. This is your creepy Uncle Vito. And I'm not back yet. I'm not. This is just an update as far as what's going on with the channel and what I plan to do in the future. There are three things that I'm going to cover in this video, and I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. But the main one is a good chunk of the games that I started, as far as walkthroughs and stuff like that, will either be put on hold or they will be outright canceled. As I mentioned in the previous video, I will not be continuing Bulletstorm or anything like that. I will get it to where I will try to finish the majority of the games that I start on this channel, but a few of them are going to be put on hold. So, like, obviously stuff like Ori and the Blind Forest, or pretty much anything like that, I'm going to put on hold for a little while. Some of them I'm going to get to continue with. I do plan on continuing to do some walkthroughs and stuff like that, and some Let's Plays, but that's going to be only part of it, because for the future of this channel, I do want to focus more on the quality of my videos as far as the way editing is, because I'm trying to teach myself a little bit better how to be a better editor, just because I want to get it to where I can make quality content every single video, and then just me actually having fun recording, and get it to where it's a funny video and stuff like that, because I'm still trying to be comedic in my videos. Some videos just don't turn out like that, and the main reason for that is, you've probably seen in a few of my newer videos, I just get bored. I've been doing this for so long, I'm just bored. So I need to mix it up. I'm not done with the channel by any means. I just took a little bit of a break, and that little strike that I got, I feel it was a blessing in disguise. It gave me a minute to kind of reevaluate my situation to where I could focus on what I actually really want to do. The main thing I want to do for this channel is broaden the content that I do. So while I will continue to do gameplay, walkthroughs, and stuff like that, Let's Plays, and stuff like that, from this point forward, any and all walkthroughs, Let's Plays, whatever you want to call them, they will be exclusively on PC, or pretty much their main outlet is PC, because I've got games that are basically, you can play on Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. I just haven't played on PC. When I started this channel, actually when I started my old channel, moving on to this one, I wanted to focus I only wanted to focus mainly on indie games. Like games nobody's ever heard of. Because everybody's heard of PUBG. Everybody's heard of Fortnite. But I wanted to focus more on games nobody's ever heard of. Give the smaller guys a little bit of a chance to shine and do stuff like that. And it went good for a little while. I loved it. But after a while, it got to where the indie game scene, while it is nice, there's just something about that AAA title fix that's not scratched. The itch that's not scratched, whatever. Playing a bunch of indie games started off fun, and then I just slowly started moving more and more towards doing more AAA games, and that kind of defeated the whole purpose of how I wanted this channel to go. I mean, they're both good games. They're both good games. Both sides of the spectrum have really good games. Both sides of the spectrum have really shit games. But I want to focus more on indie games as far as the walkthrough side of it. My plan is for console games and stuff like that, where you can play it on multiple platforms, is I'm going to start a new series. Excuse me. I'm going to start a new series on the channel called Achievement Tracking. Basically, for those of you who don't know, I am an achievement and trophy hunter for both Xbox and PlayStation. Mainly Xbox, but I do have a few trophies that I'm kind of proud of on PlayStation, but mainly my focus has been Xbox. So, a lot of console games for the Xbox One and PS4, 360, PS3. I'm going to go and start a new series on this channel called Achievement Tracking. What that will entail is basically me explaining a little bit about the game, probably like a 5 or 10 minute little summary about it, and then spending the next however long it takes, however many achievements there are, and going through each of the list and explaining how to get them with either video evidence provided by me, or pretty much a how-to. Because some achievements are just, they're not difficult to get. Some achievements just require a lot of patience and time. And if I want to keep continuous content going on this channel, just some achievements I'm just going to have to say, this is how you do it. I don't have a video of me getting it. Because one thing I did do while I was away, I did get a capture card for my Xbox One and PS4 and all that. So I can record console gameplay. Mainly I got it for the achievement tracking, but one other thing I would like to do for this channel, and me and Sean were talking about this, and Sean, Sneaky Shadow, whatever you want to call him, we started talking about doing something on console, and I like his idea. I don't want to say what it is just yet, just in case it doesn't work out. I like his idea on it. I'm just trying to figure out how to implement it. So if that ends up being the case, you may see a little bit more on the way of console gameplay out of me for the next little while than you will PC gaming. But a good chunk of it will be probably the achievement stuff, and then I will try to find new games to play as far as walkthroughs and stuff like that. But for the time being, I'm working on one other project for this channel. It's something I'm working with Logan and Scoods. It's basically, I don't want to say too much. Well, I'm about to spoil it right here. It's basically a greatest moments for my channel so far. I had to, a good chunk, at least a month and a half. It took me a month and a half to do this. I had to watch every single video I've ever uploaded and try to find the greatest moments from there. Some will be funny, some will be scary, some will be poignant, so stuff like that, but a good chunk of it will be pretty much just me, well, some of it's the Dead by Daylight stuff, but me and the guys acting like dip. But as far as the continuation of the channel, it will continue. We're probably looking at either a late February or early March when I start uploading again. Because figuring out the capture card is not difficult, it's just I'm trying to get it to where it'll show up with the highest quality and stuff like that. I need to teach myself how to actually properly edit, not just cut and splice. I need to properly learn how to edit and stuff like that. So I'm going to be teaching myself a few things while I'm still down as far as on the hiatus, because as of right now we still are on hiatus. It's just going to be how it's going to be, because as of recording this, it's January 8th. And I'm probably not going to start uploading until late, like I said, late February or early March. A few projects I want to try to get set in stone as far as how they work. I'm going to get back to recording again. But for the time being, we are still on hiatus for at least another month, maybe month and a half. For the time, like I said, for the time being, this is going to be it for a while. But if you guys stuck with me this far, I do appreciate it. And hopefully I see you guys in late February or early March. So, hope you all have a good one.